So basically what we've got here is the Higgsfield killer, I like to call it. As you can see on Higgsfield that they've got the movie maker scene, the creative movie type one. Let's have a quick look at that, which is this one here. Cinema Studio, where you basically can make an image, put your lenses in and all that good stuff. So you come down here, camera setup. I'm not even sure how to use this properly. Let's movement. Right, so you've got static, so you can put static in, jib and all that good stuff. Duration, aspect ratio, you've got your aspect ratios there. What's this? For start frame, let's just put that in. But you get the idea, and you can basically use all their stuff. I'm sure it's on here, it shows you how to use it somewhere. So I thought we'd just make one ourselves. Don't have to pay the fees and everything else that they want from you. I mean, I'm on this, I'm going to cancel this. This is costing me like £40 a month just for the privilege, and it's not as good as people say. I mean, they've got lots of stuff to use from, but they don't give you enough unlimited stuff. The only good thing I use it for really is Soul, to do my AI models. Anyway, that's beside the point. Let's go back here. So what we've got here, so basically what you'll get is this setup. You'll be able to go to the Gumroad and just get the setup, and it'll bring you to this page. You'll put your API key in, and then you're good to go. And then we can basically get a consistent character. I've got it active at the minute, but you'll just click on, and then you would we'll just show it down here. Then you just go to your images and put your images in should you want it, whichever you want. I've got it set up like this. And then I also thought what was a good idea was to have some other stuff. So we've got a couple of free sites, one's my own, one's a public site that I put up. So we've got one called Labs. You just click onto it and it brings you to all these prompts here. So you get a bit of inspiration from me. I got the inspiration off this mysterious woman here, I believe. And then you just click into that and you can get the prompt, copy it, and you can put that into your Nano Banana one here. And you just put it in there. You don't have to use the format. You can put your own prompts in here and do it that way. And then I've got the movie aesthetic ones that I made myself. I made a little website which you can just go, and it shows you the movements for the dolly in the vertical shot. But if you go in, you see the shot. I saw a few of these videos off somebody else, but then I made a few of my own. You're following the shot forward, so you've got everything in here. You've got your Dutch angle where it spins around. You've got your side tracking where it's parallel, where you just can see a run like that. So if you put that in, these are video prompts. This will go more in the other one. And then I've got the close-up one here. These are just image prompts that we had. A few image prompts in there, just to get you what it would look like with an eye level shot, a low angle close-up, an ambient wide shot, a low angled extreme close-up, so you get a video of a picture that look like that, sort of under the chin, which is good. Then we've got a couple of movement ones where we've got tracking dolly. This one basically just where it pretends you're walking, it'll just walk with you, it stays the same, so the picture will be the same but you've got motion. Then we've got the orbits one, so it just orbits round her, and you can have it close, far away, whichever one you want to do. These are just to give you an idea of what you can use in other stuff. And then we've got one that comes up from the lower tilt, comes up to show the face. Some good angle ones there. And then that's just basically to show you what you can use to put into there. Once we've got our scene together, so we've got the outfit she's going to be in, you can put her in whatever you want, or whoever, any image you want to see. Object, if you want to put an object in there, she could have been carrying a knife or whatever, and you can do that. And once I created that, it goes on to the next stage where it gives you the scenes. So it'll give you like four shots You think, oh, that's a nice shot. You pick your best one, and then it will create it into another scene. But what good is now is you can just, what happens next, so you can create the next part of the story. So I'm going to say she goes into the temple. Also got the whichever one you want it in, 2K, 4K, whatever, and we'll create that. So basically we've created the consistent character with this here, with the story, with the aspect ratio, how the story wants to feel. We've got it like a Blade Runner theme. So when it creates the image, it will keep the consistency of the image. And the idea behind this is, once it's done that, we create a storyboard. So we'll have scene 1. Now she's inside the temple. Can you get the idea? So she's outside the temple, now she's inside the temple. Now we're going to give us 4 shots of this temple, so from a few different angles. Pick your one you like, you put it there, and what I'll do is, once this one's gone through, I'll go to the next phase where we export it, and hopefully it's done it properly, because it's the first time I'm using this part of the phase, because it's in progress is this one. But yeah, if you go back to Higgsfield, I mean they have got some good stuff on there, but it's a bit overpriced, and it is basically just a wrapper. I mean, you've got your tilt down, take that off. So you've got view your lenses here, that's what we're after. So in that app that we've got all this as well. You've got your Sony, you can pick what lens you want, pick what camera you're using. So this, when you look at the camera section, it'll show you what the camera is and what it's used for. These are the lenses, these give you your types of shot that you're going to have. And your focal length, how long you want it, and your aperture, so you get your fisheye and all that good stuff there. So all that will be in the app as well. So let's go back here. So it's given us a storyboard. So we've got, what we've got now, she's inside the temple. So we've got the first one where she's stood outside, she's inside. What you can do is have that one, and then you could probably even have this one as well, and say, oh, she's basically walking into the temple, she has a look around the temple and leaves. It's a basic scene, it's not special, but you can do a lot more with whatever. And then we just export it, and then what happens is it gives you the prompt. So now you could simply copy the prompt. Should be, I'll have to put a download feature on here because it's not downloaded. Let's just come out there a minute, she'll go back to this, because you should be able to download it as well. I see. So right, this is the new feature that we've just done. I'll have to get these boxes a bit bigger. It will tell you what you want to do on it, so you can dolly in, dolly out, slow zoom. Slow zoom. We can do an orbit arc there. We've got a follow on here, handheld, transitioning prompt, whatever, and then we'll do tilt up. Right, so you've now got to be able to download, right, so we've got the copy of the prompt, download the reference frame, so let's see what that does. So that's downloaded the frame, and we have copied the prompt, so all we need to do now is go to let's go to Higgsfield. Save that. Let's save one. Edit. save options. Save. Saving downloads. Excellent. So we could just go to Higgsfield, go to video, come out there, upload there, should be in downloads, got that many files here, I forget where the stuff is. So there it is there. You should have copied the prompt. Should have, let's have a look. Paste. So now we've got the prompt that it gave us, which is a slow zoom, and then we create our one of our scenes direct by there. The next phase of this one is basically, I'm going to try and do it where we can then put it into VO3 direct from here and make the video. But I'm not sure that's cost effective, because there's cheaper platforms out there and you can use cheaper ones just to get the video going. I think I might just leave it at this stage. So now we've done that, I'll just go back and clear all to show you what the way it actually works. So we've got everything in here now as well. So you've got your lighting. Just go to your lighting, it tells you what it is. And we've got quite a few lighting effects in here that you can use there. Atmosphere. So you basically got the atmosphere, brooding, all these ones in here, all different ones you can just play with. Heroic, operatic, and you basically just click it and it puts it into the prompt. So we'll put focal 10mm. Just saves you making the prompt, it just makes it for you, and you just pick your scene. And then obviously you just create as we've just seen through that. What else have we got? We've got lighting, we've got mood, just seen that one, haven't we? We've got movie, aesthetics. I need to probably get a few more in it, it seems to have lost a few. But there's a version 1 of this, which is the one I'm going to show you after this. It's the one that's ready to go and out. And that's going to be on Gumroad for a cheap price. This one is going to be a little bit more expensive once it's finished. I just want to show you the basic matrix of it all and how it worked. I think that's a good idea. Obviously, when you get, if you were to buy it and you get it, it would be yours totally. And all you'd do is put your API key in, enter your API key, save it, and then it's yours to do with whatever you will. You can probably make it better if you put it into anti-gravity, some code base, something like that. You won't be getting the code, you'll be just getting this to build. You've got photography styles. I'll probably put a few more in on that one as well, which, you know, it's quite good. So there you go, let's go have a look at our video, see if it made a video. Did we actually do the video? That's a different one, I think, isn't it? Hold on, we should be on unlimited. Yeah, let's do that 6-second video. What I'll do is just pause it so you're not playing along with me. Why can't I pause? Okay, here's the video now, it's finally here. As you can see, we've got a picture, it's quite a aesthetically pleasing picture. It's only 6 seconds. Basically, this is the opening scene where she would just appear, she's gazing at the temple. Quite dramatic. Obviously, once we get the few more scenes, we'll edit this down, and the next scene would be that she'd be walking towards the temple. So you could probably still do it in here. The slow zoom, we'll change all that round and she'll be walking towards the temple. Great, that was just to show you the end product of this. I'm now just updating the other one. So thanks for watching, and if you do need it, links in the file below. And it will also be available to my school community should you want to join that. There's free access to some features, and there's tiered access to others. So it's 3 stages, free for quite a lot of stuff, a minimal paid tier, and then a premium paid tier for the better stuff. This will probably be on the, I think I'll have to put this one on the premium, but the other version that I'll show you later will be on the free tier, I believe. Sorry, the medium tier. Catch you next time.